Welcome to the Pirates of Drinax. We will be picking up where we left off last week, which is, oh boy, it has hit the fan. And what happened last week? Where do I even start? So these guys were going to attempt, they've had enough of Prince Richter, and they were going to attempt to approach Sindal's sword, which is in a holding pattern around the rock. Meanwhile, down on the planet, there has been a number of it started with some instances out in the outback of some kind of brush war going on between the Ihati Aslan and human settlers. That then turned into riots in the capital city of Hackles, and there was an underground explosion, and an apartment building collapsed, and the city is complete pandemonium. There are rescue ops going on. Meanwhile, up in space, where these guys are, their attempt to get close to Sindal's sword was interrupted with the arrival of first the Aslan showed up of the Illyrial, and they immediately announced that some of their Aslan brethren were murdered on the Hustwick, which was the subsidized merchant that kind of started this whole affair. And then one of Acis's system defense boats fired on the Aslan, and the Sun Tzu, the colonial ship, the Imperial Colonial Cruiser, intercepted the missiles and has placed itself and its auxiliary, or not auxiliary craft, its other ship, Calvain's Conveyor, which is a subsidized merchant. They have placed themselves between the Acis forces and the Aslan. Then to make matters worse, some ships from Tyr have shown up. They are orbital bombardment destroyers have shown up, and Prince Richter got on and has basically done some rabble-rousing and has got Tyr to side with Acis, which is weird because those two have been at war for ages and ages. And now there is a big standoff in space, and where we left off, there was dead silence because nobody wanted to believe that this was about to be the start of a massive war between not only Acis, but possibly the entire Dust Belt and the Aslan Harry. And that's where we'll be picking up, with everybody holding their breath on the bridge of the Anubis, waiting to see what happens. As you can see, there is just a whole lot of crap going on here, and we'll get into who everybody is in a moment. Before we get started, we'd like to thank a friend of the Greenwater Guildhall. None of these are sponsorships or partnerships of any kind. These are just products that we really like. Tonight, we would like to thank Fable Beard Company. Fable Beard makes wonderful beard products such as oils, balms, butters, co-wash, beard wash, all manner of things that you could want for your beard. They also have a women's line under the label of FableBeauty.com, and all of the products between the two of them are all based on fantasy characters. Tonight I am wearing the Hero Beard Balm. It smells of a light cologne with a hint of pipe tobacco, but they have a lot of different scents that, I mean, there's a ton. You'd have to go through their entire site and just kind of check out which ones sound good to you. They do have a buy one get one free option for new customers. If you go to fablebeardco.com and create an account, you can put 2 beard oils into your product or into your cart, and the second beard oil when you check out will be discounted to free if you use the code FIRST in all capital letters. We also have a merch store via Zazzle. We've got t-shirts and buttons, and there's a beer stein and hoodies and all manner of products. And 100% of the proceeds from that store goes directly back into our channel, helps us pay for little nitpicky things like the Roll20 Pro subscription, as well as our Incarnate subscription and several of the other minor things. Those $5 here, $10 there. That suddenly at the end of the month you're looking and you're like, wow, that came up to be quite a bit more than I expected. So if you want to help us out with that, go to our Zazzle store and get yourself a T-shirt and a beer stein, and we appreciate everything you do for us. I am up to 95 pages on the new Braunhaven book, and so yeah, it's coming along. It's slow and arduous, but it is coming along. That's all I have for an update on that. But there is a sale going on for Memorial Day, and it'll probably go through my birthday, beginning of June. So if you want to pick up the Braunhaven Adventure Bundle and the Mountain Adventure Bundle, as well as the Braunhaven Campaign Setting Book and Past Angelus's Tantalizing Tower, are all on sale 20% off. At least through, I would say, probably June 2nd at least. So if you're looking to pick those up, check it out. All right, so dead silence on the bridge.
Is there dead silence like on the comms and everything? Yeah. Everywhere's just like...
Everybody is holding their breath, hoping that nobody touches
and Beth,
a trigger.
And Beth says, if the Sun Tzu will vaporize whoever shoots first, then we can go board Grihai's ship, and he can't do a fucking thing about it.
Suddenly, on the bridge, you hear meep, 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 meep. Ting, you can make a electronic sensors plus intellect or education check. Okay, so this is good news because that alarm was detecting a launch from Acis's surface, and it is a surface to air missile. And you have detected that one of these missiles has peeled off and is coming towards the Anubis.
Oh, great.
Oh, well, I'm definitely going to say that to the captain as I flip on the fucking broadcast, and I am broadcasting my new album by Omega Funk. Loud and proud. Going with it. Yeah.
The soundtrack of this war.
Yeah, that sure will be it. It's got all kinds of hellified songs, and then I'm going to be like, I'm going to fucking try to put a laser lock on that missile coming to us.
So here is the bad thing. You guys don't have any lasers.
What we got?
No, we only have...
You've got
yeah, I can do electronic warfare.
Yeah, you could do electronic warfare. That is what you could do.
That's what I want to do. I want to try to send that missile towards the Sword of Sindal. I want to hack it, send it to the Sword of Sindal, see if I can deflect it that way.
Hold on, let me take a look. Okay, go ahead and make you want to make a electronic sensors plus intellect or education. It is a difficult...
Yeah, but what TL level is this missile coming at us? Because we get the bonus between us and the ship.
That is a good question. So that is true. It is tech level 10. You get a plus
Plus
5.
5, yeah. So,
Shit.
how difficult really is it?
Well, you gotta get a 10 or better.
16.
Yeah, okay. So, yes, you change, you hack this missile and send it towards Sindal's sword.
Yeah.
The
That's a
other,
dick move.
the other missiles bypass the Acis targets, as well as Prince Richter's 3 ships, which is Sindal's Sword, Heroic Fortress, and Stalwart Bastion, and head straight for, or trying to head straight toward the Aslan ships. The Sun Tzu, of course, is going to try to shoot them down. Yes, and Sun Tzu does shoot them down. However, let's see if Sindal's sword is able to. Well, look at that. Sindal's sword is able to use one of their beam laser turrets to shoot down the missile before it impacts with them. You then are receiving a communication.
Does it tell me who it is from?
No, but you can. But go ahead and make a comms plus intellect or education check.
That'll be an 11.
Okay. You know that it is not coming from any of the ships that are currently in the standoff. It is coming from the surface of Acis, and with an 11, you know that it is coming from close to the area where this missile launched, and if you remember from the TV broadcast from last time. Of the humans attacking the Aslan in the outback. It's coming from that area.
Okay. Well, God, I don't know if I want to answer it or not. They just shot a fucking missile at us.
Yeah, let's see who did it.
Yeah, all right, I'll answer it.
It is a text message only. It is
Oh.
not audio or video. And it says, vessel grounded in Sierra Canyon is hostile to us. If hostile to you, also greet us on ground at these coordinates. And a series of ground coordinates on Acis comes through.
We're like a little busy. Can we text that back?
I'm just gonna take the message and I'm just gonna slide it over in the corner of the window of my screen and maybe before I hit the X, I'll deal with that. As far as meeting and all that, I'm thinking, the captain's kind of piloting a ship and missiles are coming to us, and I don't think any of us are interested about giving a fuck about meeting anybody. Really, I will, while we're not rolling initiative and we could just randomly have a do shit, I would advise the captain to take us into the fucking atmosphere so we can lose all these motherfuckers looking at us. If we could exit the atmosphere, we go down in the atmosphere, their sensor checks get harder on keeping track of us. And if we get away from them checking us out, then we can maybe come out of the other side of the planet and sneak the fuck about. I don't know. People shooting missiles at us really isn't. We can't depend on me getting these checks every time with my +10 to hacking missiles.
Well, okay, I agree. We need to get out of here. I don't think sitting where we're at is a good idea.
Well,
But
we could go on his ship and kill him.
we could try to board his ship, but
If he fires at us, then the the Sun Tzu will retaliate.
Well, I think it's on. The missiles are headed that way. I think. I mean, it's just a matter of time before they're shooting at missiles and stuff. But they've
if
shot
they're coming
missiles.
from the surface, then we've got a real problem.
Yeah, we
I
need.
think we should just haul ass out towards long distance.
We're not going to outrun missile after missile wave if they really want us.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But
we can't outrun a missile.
yeah, but
Our speed is 6.
if we turn transponder off and we go into the atmosphere of the planet and then come out another place, then they have to. We have at least forced them to re-roll, and they've got a lot going on. I don't know how important we are to anybody right now.
Hmm.
You're receiving another comm. You haven't responded to the text message. You're receiving another comm from the same location. This is a video conference.
Okay, this might clear some shit up about who they are and what their problem is. Okay.
Yeah. Um.
We might as well find out who the hell it is.
Yeah, I guess I'll take the fucking comments and be like, look, I'm a little busy now. People shooting missiles at us. Well, big war is about to come up here. I mean, as far as going and landing and meeting, I'm not sure that we're going to be able to make your tea party.
Hold on.
User error. What I'll say. This is an automated response message. You've done user error. Please. Syntax error. They can send something else and be like syntax error.
God, I haven't seen a syntax error in a long
Fuck
time.
yeah, with some random number and code behind it. Maybe, make it interesting. It'll all be like profane words that are spelled out of like upside down and backwards numbers and shit. So you have to look at it funny. Yeah.
Okay, so on the screen pops up this fairly old Aslan, and he has his hand on the shoulder of a obviously very young Aslan, and he says, "I am Ieo of the Akoril, advisor to our leaders and once holder of land here. Uh, the the ship that attacked us and is currently launching missiles. They are attempting to start a war that we did not start. They are not from this planet. They are off-worlders. We believe that this vessel holds vital evidence, but we are too weak at this point to come and do anything about it. We are requesting assistance."
Thank you for the info. We will take that into account. You will see our response by our actions and not
I
our
sure
words.
would like to know what kind of ship they're talking about.
They gave us coordinates, but yeah, we could ask, I guess. Or
Yeah.
they just send a video. I don't know if they can reply.
Send me the information you have on the ship, and we
So
will address it.
he doesn't know ship classes or things of that nature. He says that it is his estimation is it's around 400 tons, and it is a large trade ship. It's some kind of large freighter.
If we're going in the atmosphere, we can probably see this ship a lot better anyway, and then we can figure out what we want to do. I don't know. I'll thank you. We're getting ready to be in a battle, so really kind of hard to talk right now. Appreciate the information.
What do you guys want to do?
Well, the people launching missiles sure are causing a problem right now.
So he just told you that he's positive there's evidence on this ship. Of course, he's talking about evidence that these off-worlders started the fight with the Aslan, and it was not the people of Acis or the Aslan themselves. Something to remember about that is you have no hard, concrete evidence that Prince Richter has done anything. You have
Yeah.
your word for it. You've got some video, but nothing that truly links him to any of these crimes.
Yeah, he just talked a bunch of shit about pirates and that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of people are very upset, and if if the truth is he's like manufacturing all this, then they might not want to fight anymore. So it seems like a good idea to try and retrieve the evidence.
Yeah, maybe we should try to prevent a war.
Yeah.
If we, I'm game for it, because it means we're gonna board the ship and kill people. And so I'm trying to program the
That's
camera
good.
drone and get it ready. I guess we're headed on in.
Let's
'Cause,
go.
yeah, Ting is a pacifist at heart, and so
Yes, yes.
he's well known for his peaceful ways and method. But
I've suspected he's just got like a shitty aim or something.
Mhm.
But you know,
I've never used a gun.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I've never used a gun. I throw grenades usually in combat. So
Or direct robots to do things.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
do
pretty
like
cool.
robots. I lost my fucking gun. That's why I'm
Yeah.
ready to go on and just kill everybody. It's my cool flying gun. Never got to take my fucking police force droids and unleash them on unsuspecting villages. Just
And here you are undergunned in an entire mass galactic war.
yeah.
We're just
Look,
pirates. Leave us alone.
yeah, but yeah, it looks like we're going to try to find the ship. Do you need a sensor check or something?
Well, first, Beth, you can go ahead and make a piloting plus dex check to make the proper entry to what kind of thrust are you leaving this clusterfuck up here in space?
I must be real distracted. I did not roll well. Okay. So I got, oh, that sucks. I got 5 altogether.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I got snake eyes, so
Wow. Okay. Well,
I'm so
I mean
sorry, everybody.
that's not a critical failure, so it's not like you bounced off the atmosphere. But you're coming.
Everyone's just really nauseous. I'm so sorry.
You're
But
coming
I'm
in really hot.
nauseated and I'm going to throw up.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys can see like fire going past the viewports as she's coming in. Too steep of an angle.
I'm turning off all transponders and shit.
Okay.
I'm putting my battle dress on.
I think you're already in your battle dress. I thought you put that on last time.
No,
Yeah, I think we got ready because we were planning on boarding the ship.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Yeah, you guys are geared up.
I connected to an oxygen hose.
This mess can go away. Because you're leaving that behind, which is the safe option. So coming in, the hull takes 5 points of damage as you're coming in and you're just coming in too steep and it's too hot, and you take some hull damage from atmospheric re-entry. But she gets you guys into the atmosphere. Ting, you can go ahead and make a sensors plus intellect or education.
Looks like a 10.
So you scan that area, and so you're let's see, you do have advanced sensors. Okay. So with your advanced sensors, you do get a holographic topographical map of the region, and you realize that some of your sensors are bouncing back to you because part of this region is a big, deep canyon. And you're not able to get the sensors to bounce down into the bottom of this canyon. Instead, they're bouncing back and forth on the walls and coming back. But you do see also the town that is clearly been partially raised. And you see that there are large grassy prairies in this area. I mean, hence it is the outback of Acis. And you where these coordinates are probably about 3 kilometers from the edge of this canyon that this guy gave you these coordinates.
But I'm not seeing anything, so I'll just keep looking. And
Okay.
yeah,
So Beth, what do you want to do? Do you want to keep flying around, or do you want to set down at these coordinates?
I'd like to set down at the coordinates.
Okay.
Figure out.
Go ahead and make another piloting plus dex check.
Okay. All right, that's more like it. 11.
Oh, that's much better. you lower the landing gear and set Anubis down.
We still don't see a ship, though, right?
No, not yet. Here. Did my homework. It's just only half did it.
This is where we're supposed to meet Dum Diddy Dum, though. He's not where the ship is.
Right.
Yeah, I don't necessarily want fucking Aslan on our ship. They're susceptible to diseases that we have. Fleas.
Please.
We don't have litter boxes.
Bad Aslan. You do that outside. So Beth sets Anubis down quite gently, and you guys see that coming out of a small cave system in this hilly region, you see Iao, the Aslan from the video message, and there are a couple of other Aslan, mostly women, some children, and the males seem to be fairly advanced in age.
No.
And of course, if you guys are going to step out, Keith is going to immediately see, the scorch fire damage on the front of the Harrier as from the sharp angle that Beth brought her in at.
So we might want to try to do some repairs while we talk.
You could do that.
It's fine. There's a war gonna pop off.
I can clean up the outside of the ship. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you can go ahead and make a mechanic plus intellect or education check to do some replace some heat shielding.
9.
Okay, so you're able to repair. It uses one spare, and you're able to repair in this little brief period. You're able to repair one hull point worth of damage. And this while Keith kind of goes over and is doing that, Iao approaches and he says, he kind of motions over towards the direction of where the town was off in the distance. He says, if you are here to complete their work, and he gestures towards the canyon with a dew claw in a curiously human-like manner, then we will fight here. But there are times when a warrior has nothing left but pride and hope, and it is thus that I stand before you.
No, we want to stop the war. We can.
He says, as I told you in the message, I am Iao of the Aquarial, advisor to our leaders, and I once held land here. We did not provoke this. There are human settlements nearby. We are not friends, but we are, and he says, what is the human word? Honorable neighbors, if you will. The local humans did not attack us. This was done by off-worlders. They attacked us without warning, killing indiscriminately, and pursued our non-combatants to their deaths. Some were saved, but there are few of us who fight. Thus, I come to stand before you in pride and hope.
You should warn them about the bioagent they have that's going to turn them all feral and eating poop and stuff.
We don't. I don't think they ate poop, did they?
Well, you gotta add a little flavor now. I mean,
I mean, they seem to eat everything, which would include
Yeah.
Intestines.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
That's true.
all
We
right.
have-
There's nothing he can do though. There's no medicine and there's no real way to avoid it. So I'm not going to like ruin the last little bit of his life by telling him, hey, also you might die horrifically and here's exactly how.
One of the
But
older children who looks like he's maybe around the human age of 14 or 15. For an Aslan, he would be right on that cusp of, starting to take that rite of passage to become a warrior. And this male comes up and says that he's got this uh, like it's a busted up hunting rifle. I mean, there's like duct tape holding the stock together, and it's seen better days. But it's got a scope on it, and he said that he did. He says I did some scouting, and he is just all kinds of really amped up and kind of excited about the idea of killing these guys, right? Because I mean, he's a young Aslan male, and I mean, his balls are bigger than his brains, um, and and he comes up and he says, I did some scouting and got these images, and he shows you pictures, and these are pictures that Porthang is landed in that cavern, and there is an anti-aircraft or surface to orbit missile battery set up just outside the open cargo bay.
Well, that explains why they were after us. If they were launching those missiles after us, they would know
Yeah.
about us.
We need to get a spot on them, so we can ping them and launch ion missiles at everything, and then run in on foot and kill everybody we see and collect the evidence. That's my suggestion.
He tells this young Aslan tells you, says that most of the crew are just outside, kind of hanging around, doing nothing. He says some of them appear to be fairly heavily armed, like they look like soldiers, but the rest of them look like crew members. Like they may
Oh,
not know which end of a gun to actually hold.
well, you
what
guys
what
have done well. We will go take care of them, and you guys can go cower in your village.
do they want to cower on the ship and watch us kill them? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Um,
Anyway, we bought that awesome new thing. We should go
Yeah,
The
kill them with that.
chameleon
Yeah.
yeah.
scout.
Let's take it.
the what?
Let's
Yes.
the chameleon scout.
Oh yeah. The yes.
I spent a
A
few
lot of
mega credits on that.
yeah. That's definitely worth fucking doing. Hell yeah.
Where did that go?
And
There it is.
we'll give him 10 crates of these weapon boxes that we have, and tell him to go arm his people.
So yes, so the young guy loves that idea. Loves it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
EAO is trying to um caution him and kind of not necessarily, he's not saying no, but he's kind of curtailing him and telling him, hey, if you're gonna do this, we have to be smart. And he says, and
Can I
he points to you guys and he says, that's human battle dress. He says,
can I try to hype him up, give him an inspirational speech of some sort to make him think that with these weapons him and his kin will be invincible, and they should act that way.
EAO's not going to believe you.
I don't care about EAO. I'm talking about the
That's a
young
bit
warrior that's
far.
getting hyped. I want to hype him up and pump his nuts up and make him feel like, with these weapons, man, a warrior like you could take on 10 people just all by yourself. And most surely you'd probably live.
Go ahead and make your persuasion
Probably live.
plus social check.
All right. And I'm going to do it with a +1 because I'm fabulous.
Okay.
And that's 13.
Okay. So the young warrior and a couple of the other kids are all kinds of excited by this idea. The younger ones, who are maybe 9 or 10 years old, are
Hell
already
yeah.
looking through the crates of weaponry
Yeah,
and
y'all have
trying
fun
to
with that
pick
shit.
out weapons that they want to use. And the 14-year-old is all kinds of excited
Yeah.
by this.
Hell yeah, you and your buddies grab some fucking guns and fucking take care of business.
And EAO tells him, he says, make sure that you stay to the ridge line and take up sniping positions and pick your targets carefully. Because we don't want to waste these nice people's ammunition.
Oh, it's yours, buddy. It's your ammunition. Use it up.
And so, yeah, and EAO picks out a weapon as well, and tells you that he says, I might be old, but I'm still a warrior. And so they're going to take up positions along the ridgeline.
That shit was just taking up space. All our guns are better than the shit on there.
Yes,
You know
yes.
what? Yeah.
And that stuff's what, like?
I think it's TL10 shit.
Is it? No, it's worse than that. It's tech level 8.
Yeah.
I mean, a gun's a gun, but
We like our flashy, cool stuff.
yeah. So, how are you guys gearing up?
I'm going all out.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
out. I'm bringing a whole bunch of fucking assorted grenades, and I'm ready. I'm coming full battle dressed, everything.
What is the chameleon walker's? What skill do we need to pilot that thing? 'Cause somebody's going to pilot that, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
You would need, I believe, Drive Walker.
Okay.
That's what I thought it said.
Does it say that?
Drive Walker,
Oh,
yeah.
there it is.
So whoever's
You-
got drive skill.
I've got
Uh,
Drive Walker 1.
Oh, you do?
Really? Damn, you're the one that's doing it
Okay.
then. Enjoy.
That sounds perfect because
Yeah, the rest of us I think will follow in our like camouflage battle dress situation.
Okay.
Can't some people fly go in this? Wait a minute.
Nope.
Can't
You
we
can
all?
it says
Crew of
one.
1, no passengers.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll take it.
fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, don't worry. I will do you proud as I kill everybody. Yeah. Take some practice shots at the Anubis. Playing
Alright, hold
in
on
my head.
here. Let me-
Oh, what an ugly planet.
Well, ours is much worse than this, so
yeah, Drinax kind of sucks.
on the surface.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Drinax is rough.
Oh, so their recon checks take a -4 to see me. It's got an autopilot with a skill of 1. Anyone can drive this thing with a 1. You'd
As
have
long as
a
you
1.
put it in one
skill.
direction, just let it go.
Well, no, it's wouldn't you get a +1 to your roll with autopilot skill level 1?
Yeah, that's
Um,
true.
Okay, then yeah. So anyone can drive it if they want to. That's all I'm trying to
Oh,
say.
okay.
I'm guessing I get a 1 plus my dex, but anyone would get that if you know. But I don't mind driving it because I will kill people in it, and I won't think
I
a
think
lot of.
you'll have the most fun, probably. So
Okay,
that's okay.
yeah. Because you spent a whole bunch of money. It was your toy, so I wanted to make sure that you could.
I bought it for the crew. It's a family gift.
All right.
It's a
Oh,
family
I
gift.
will. Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
for
go ahead and.
everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna load some Teletubby
A
music up on
board game.
the speakers, and
Awesome.
yeah. So when I engage, I'm gonna Teletubby stuff will be going on. Right now I'm in stealth mode, I guess.
All right, hold on. I will get you guys set up here.
And on the Anubis, um, hopefully we've still got an NPC that could shoot fucking missiles, right?
I would think so, yeah.
All right. So if we can get a laser lock on anything, then in theory we can paint it, and missiles come from the Anubis if we need to.
I think we'll be pretty well hidden. We'll be good.
Yeah, it's a chameleon.
Can we
Right?
use
So
a
does it
nuke?
have stealth too?
I want to
Yeah,
use a
you can tell
nuke.
us so.
Nuke, 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 nuke,
Oh, we
nuke,
want the
nuke.
evidence. I don't
We
want
gotta
to.
get the
Drop a nuke
evidence.
right on that thing.
So we gotta get the evidence.
True. Yeah, you kind of
It's such
want
a
the
shitty
evidence.
ship. There'll be nothing left if we nuke it. Yeah, we'll nuke something before the game's over.
It's down in a valley. The blast will be contained by the valley.
What was that shitty planet with the radioactive spiders? And we could just nuke that. Nobody will care. It's already all irradiated.
Oh, that
That's true. That was a pretty shitty planet.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah. We put a lot of time in it, though. We're right at the point where we can fucking successfully say we won Pirates of the Drinax. So, I mean,
If we pull it off, yeah, maybe.
yeah.
Mm,
All
mm,
right.
You don't think we're gonna win Pirates of the Drinax?
I don't
Uh,
know that anybody wins this one.
Oh well.
I mean, gotta be honest.
Well, it depends what you mean by wins.
If we survive and we're able to go off into the wild blue yonder or black yonder, it being space, then that's a win. You know?
Yeah,
yeah,
that
dude,
is
make
it.
it out alive.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much the result of every campaign. It would be nice if we got some of our goals accomplished in the process, but I mean, if we all die, if we TPK, that's a loss. I think we all agree there, right? I mean,
Yes, absolutely. My character
I
should
don't
be
know.
covered.
We could go to Valhalla.
uh, we will in a weird way as we switch characters.
Okay. Click the wrong button.
And there's a whole bunch of motherfuckers out there, but they're gonna have a bad day.
Jesus. Okay. We don't have a token made for the.
You can just make me really big, if you'd like.
Mecha team.
All right, you guys can go ahead and roll initiative.
So that's, let me see if I remember. That's
2d plus either your dex or intellect.
I have no intellect. I'm a 9.
All right. Holy shit, Keith.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You got a rifle too. I bet you got a really good range.
Does anybody have tactics?
Just naval.
Well,
Naval
you can
tactics?
still roll tactics 0 plus intellect or education.
I have naval 0 too as
Okay.
well.
So if I roll that and fuck it up, doesn't it mess stuff up for us?
Yeah, if you roll everything you roll below an 8, the effect takes off, and everything you roll over the
Well,
8.
that's the way leadership works, but
I don't remember.
let me double check that for tactic.
I thought you could hurt us too.
Well, you can definitely with leadership.
Yeah.
So long as they are not surprised when traveler or character under the referee's control may make a tactics check at the start of combat. The effect of this check is then applied to the initiative. So it just says the effect. So yeah, if you get a negative, that can be applied to initiatives due to bad
Okay.
tactics.
I think we're okay on it, don't you?
Yeah, we'll be okay. I mean, they got to see us before they can do too much. I mean, so.
Yeah, we could spend just the turn watching if we want to.
Yeah.
Or stealthing over or something.
Yeah, getting in
Yeah.
position. Yeah, we could get in a good position around these boulders and stuff. We should
Yeah.
totally do that.
So you guys are all using your chameleon, right?
Yes.
Your stealthy stealth.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Recon checks take a -4 to see me while I'm in this scout walker, and
Right.
and censored checks take a -2 to see me.
Yeah, let me take another look at this. So stealth electronic sensors is at -2. You get a +2 to sensors. Oh, camouflage. Recon is at -4 because you're camoed. And you have a small turret with 2 PGMPs in it with enhanced fire control.
Yeah.
Excellent.
What is the
I have
range on a PGMP out of curiosity?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What's the range of the PGMP?
0.25. I'm guessing kilometers.
Not kilometers. It would be probably meters. Let me double check.
Well, the range on the thing, it says range, and it's got 0.25, and the laser's at 0.5. So I'm thinking
Well,
that's
I
on the
see.
weapon. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's got to be kilometers.
Yeah, that would be kilometers. So a quarter-kilometer range.
Yeah,
And you've got a laser.
that's a half-kilometer range.
But
So I think I'm
the
good.
laser only does 1d damage, so.
Yeah.
But it does have auto 3 on the laser, so.
The lasers for anti-missiles. That's what it's for, more
Oh,
than
undoubtedly.
anything.
What
Yeah.
my question is, though, I want to look at this enhanced fire.
It could be +3 to the roll.
Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, so it'd give you +3 with the PGMP.
Yeah. And then the PGMP does 1DD +1. So.
Oh, and of course, derp. Look in the wrong ship's computer. Oh, there's a whole lot of fucking nothing in here. It says it enhanced fire. That would be TL12. Huh, it's running fire control software above its tech level.
Well, it costs a lot of money.
Apparently, yeah. I mean, well, I'll take that, whatever. So, Mr. Keith, with your chameleon, and just to make sure that I got this right, is battle dress, artillery. There we go. So was this? This wasn't active camouflage. This was chameleon, right?
On what? The Walker?
On the battle dress.
On the battle dress.
I think so. I think that's what we have.
We got the chameleons.
Right, but
Yeah.
there's 2 different areas for mods. One is for, here it is, Chameleon Viz Light. Is it Chameleon? Oh, is it full motion?
I think that's what we got.
What did I write
So
down?
Chameleon Viz Light is it's DM +4 to stealth checks.
Yeah.
We also camouflage. Mm.
Lines the surface of the full body armor suit with light bending technology, making the wearer nearly invisible to visual or thermal sensors. Vizlight Chameleon provides this bonus at any range to both stationary and moving wearers to within 5 meters.
We got all this shit done on a.
I wrote down IR.
Okay.
So
yeah. So there is Chameleon IR, which
it's like
is
spring for something.
+4 to stealth checks versus infrared and thermal sensors. And full motion is +3 to suitable stealth checks. Full motion Chameleon allows the surface of armor or clothing to transform into varying colors and patterns in both static and full 2D motion modes. Grants wearer +3 to all stealth checks and can be effective for quickly moving a wearer at as close as 20 meters range. Full motion Chameleon technology can also be used for non-stealth purposes, changing the coloration of clothing or turning the wearer into a live-action walking advertisement.
Mm.
Oh, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to turn mine into an advertisement for Carter's Laser Cut.
So Keith, where would you like to go? I do have a grid up. These are 1.5 or 1.5 meter hexes. You can move with a minor action. You can move 6 meters, and you can measure that using the measuring tool if you'd like. 6 meters where you're at.
Yeah.
And if you use all 3, you can of course move 18. If it's not quite 18, like let's say that you wanted to move here and take cover behind this rock, I would allow you to do so.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start out by hiding behind that rock. That's a great place for me.
Okay, go ahead and make your stealth check.
Okay.
And don't forget your +4.
All right.
Where is that missile platform?
That missile platform is right here. With these
Do
two
I
guys.
do I add dex to the?
Yes, it would be stealth plus dex.
Okay. So that's 15.
You're fine.
Yeah.
You're hidden.
Holy shit, these guys are bad. So what'd you get for your stealth check?
You got 15.
Yeah, nobody sees him move. And he's taking up a cover position. But a note here, got a -4. And so Beth's is only the IR, right?
I think so. That's what I wrote down, and I trust that. Oh, no, wait. It says full motion IR. Okay. Full
Okay.
motion was on the previous line, so I didn't, but
Yeah.
it couldn't refer to anything else, so.
That certainly works.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you are at -4 as well. So yeah, you can go ahead and move to wherever you'd like. You can move 6 meters per minor action. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can take cover there. Go ahead and make your stealth plus dex +4.
Okay. So,
Oh Jesus!
13.
I have a feeling you guys are gonna murder some people.
Yeah.
Gregor, what would you like to do?
How far can I move?
You can move 6 meters per minor action, so you can move. So like from, yeah, that would be. Yeah, you can take
There's 3
cover
more.
there. Go ahead and make your stealth plus dex +4.
+4.
Yep. Yeah, these guys don't even have the recon skill, and they're not really very smart. So, yeah. The mercs, how far are we talking? 24 meters. So the mercs, these mercs over here, they are, these two guys
Oh,
are
but
kind of,
I got 150-meter range, so I can fire.
they're kind of, just shooting the shit. They've got their weapons at the ready, but they're not. I don't know. They're just kind of bullshitting with one another. And this crew member, and you can see what this Aslan was talking about. This crew member, he's just wearing like a leather jack, and he's got, you know, just spacer overalls on. And he comes out and he's like, "Hey guys, what are you doing?" And they're like, "You're a fucking idiot. Get out of here, you Jerry." And so they tell him to bugger off and to go finish unloading cargo. And you can, the front end of this ship. This is the subsidized merchant Porthang. The cargo bay doors are completely opened up. So I mean, it's like the front end of this thing is just this cavernous cargo hold, and you can see that there's a bunch of crates and stuff, and you can see some other crew members inside. Um, Everybody can make a recon plus intellect check.
Oh, I have some intellect.
11.
Okay.
$11.
Okay. What about
12.
Beth and Keith?
12.
And 10.
Okay, so you can, all of you can see that they have some cargo bots that are moving about in the cargo hold. Not very many. It looks like, one or two. And you can see some other crew members moving around inside Porthang as they're trying to get crates situated. And so this guy is like, okay, well, fuck you guys. And he goes back over here. I didn't want to hang out with you guys and smoke anyways. The Aslan.
Are they our friends or are they?
Yeah, the Aslans are on our side, but I
Okay,
mean,
they're the
yeah.
people we
That
talked to
may
a
be
minute ago.
overstatement, but at least
Yeah.
they're not going to shoot at us.
Okay, I didn't know if they were random ones or if they were the ones that flagged us.
Oh no, our danger is that I pumped these motherfuckers up to be gung ho and they start attacking, you know, which is fine. Whatever.
And
They're
he's
not going
going
to
to use his minor action to aim.
be, yeah. Some of them might shoot this turn.
Oh,
He just
holy
fucked the dude
shit.
up though.
Wow.
So,
Was that with the rocket launcher?
no, that was with auto rifle.
Did one of these guys got the rocket launcher that was in the thing?
Very likely, yes.
Hell yeah. That'll make things nice.
Ooh, now I gotta do some math.
Like an 8-year-old with a rocket launcher.
Yep, that's a recipe for a bad day.
For
Yeah.
success.
Look, if you're strong enough to carry it, you can just lean it against a stick and just shoot. It's okay. Shoot at your friends to practice. When you shoot, when you hit them, you know you got it.
So there is a loud crack goes off as this auto rifle echoes throughout the canyon, and this guy collapses to the ground. He just drops like a ton of bricks. Yeah,
Wow.
got
Way to go, kid.
he's got no armor. He had a shotgun and an auto pistol. That was about it. And he just drops to the ground like a sack of shit. All right, Tang, what are you doing? The mercs and everybody are now fully aware of something's going on.
Yeah, but they don't know we're here. I'm really more concerned right now about that missile, that missile launcher.
Yes,
Where is it?
Yeah,
I don't see it.
it is right here.
yeah. If I hit that motherfucker with my turret, will that probably blow the missiles up and end that?
Hold on just a second. This is so weird that it says range .25. I mean, it's a PGMP.
It's got to
Hey,
be kilometers.
He's pretty damn close anyway.
Vehicle.
Yeah.
He's within 25, he's within 30 meters, so he ought to be able to hit it. Only problem is somebody in his way called Beth.
He's like way up
PGMP.
high.
You're going to crawl on the ground.
I'm already ducked down. I think we're okay. He could strafe a little to make it safer, though.
So this is a typo. This should read 250 meters.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
right.
actually, though, so 12.
That's
250
meters.
2.25 kilometers.
This
That's
is a
a quarter
PGMP
kilometer.
12.
Yeah, but that's a quarter of a kilometer. Because a kilometer
okay,
is
so
1,000 meters.
All right,
yeah.
so yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah. So there we go. I thought I was wrong once, but it turned out I was right. Yeah. My wife loves that saying. I say it a lot.
So, I mean, it's only 36 meters from you to that, but you're going to want to make sure you don't miss.
Well, I've got
you'll vaporize.
right. I've got auxiliary thrusters for 20 meters, right?
You can just walk, I think.
Well, I'm wanting to get up here. Is what I want to do. I want to just kind of go right up in here, and then maybe right from this high point. I just want to shoot down the PGMPs at the missile thing right there, and I want to make all that area blow up, and then flip the switch so the Teletubby musical starts blasting down upon them.
Do you have thrusters?
Yes, thruster 20 meters. I go 20 meters up.
Dang.
It says it in the stuff. If you look on the equipment, it's on the top line. Auxiliary
Auxiliary
thrusters
thrusters,
20.
20 meters. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you can jump. And yeah, this would get you up there. So just for
Uh,
shits and giggles, this is like 5 meters tall
yeah.
in this area. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I just want to kind of go up there and then click on the music and put down some hate on that missile platform.
okay, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I use a turret skill, gunner turret, because
Yes,
it's a turret.
yes,
Okay, so I have that in one, and then I have my dex, right?
yes. Actually, this would be. There's a skill for this. It is a gunner skill, but I think where is it? This would be heavy weapons vehicular.
Oh, I don't have heavy weapons vehicular.
Yeah, heavy
So,
weapons vehicle would be plus your dex would be the skill.
all right. Well, the +3 of the fire control plus this will negate that, and I get +1 for dex.
Right.
I missed.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yep. And then I just want to move back
Okay.
and get out of sight.
Okay.
Uh,
So yeah, you guys see this big flash as a plasma beam misses the target and it detonates on the cavern wall over here, and you see that a portion of this cavern wall is just vaporized, and now suddenly there's a shallow cave there that is mostly molten rock at this point.
Wow.
Keith, what would you like to do?
Well, we've been given away, I think, a little bit. I mean, we're
Yeah,
start
I mean,
firing.
you know, they're aware that the shit has hit the fan.
yeah. So I'm gonna just pull out my laser rifle. I assume it's out actually, and shoot at this first guy right here.
Okay.
So that is 9 to hit.
That is a +1 to damage.
that dude's fucked.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's over.
Maybe. Let's see.
Are they in cloth? Are they in combat armor?
No, flak jacket.
22.
Oh,
22.
the flak jacket catches on fire.
He will take 17.
Parts of it melts to his chest.
And he can take another 8. And then he goes unconscious. So yeah, Keith cuts loose with his laser rifle, and yeah, just pretty much that. His flak jacket, which is essentially just a breastplate and shoulder pieces, pretty much catches on fire in this as the laser bores clear through it and hits flesh, and this guy drops to the ground.
Comes out the back. Boils his heart.
What would you like to do?
I think at this range, I think I want to probably use my Nova gun. And the mercenaries are bad and
Well, I mean,
stuff, but
if the PGMP's got 250 meter range, which PGMP do you have? Do you remember? I thought
the
it was.
range PGMP, the light one, whatever that is.
Does it say PGMP 13 or 14 or?
That is 14.
Okay, so you have a range of 450 meters.
Okay.
And it doesn't have the bulky trait. You can carry this thing around like it's a It's basically a fire hose.
Yeah. I'm a little concerned the crew members might all go inside and try and take off.
If they're vaporized, they can't go inside.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna vaporize the one right down the middle if I can.
Okay.
I'll try to.
And you're using the Novigan?
Yeah, or I'll use the PG&P if it has the range.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
you
pissed
can
at these
definitely hit this
people.
guy.
Okay. If I roll in. Well, I got 10.
Okay, so destructive weapons you don't add effect to. So roll 1d times 10.
It's 20.
Okay.
That's probably good. Because he's not even got armor on, I don't think.
Oh my
There'll
god.
be like a big
He's got a
smoky
flight
hole
suit.
right at the entrance of the ship too, to deter anyone else from fleeing inside.
It'll deter people from coming out too.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
This guy catches a plasma beam right to the chest, and you see him just kind of go up, and there is a oily smoke that comes off of him as he drops to the ground, and he is very badly burned, but he's still moving,
Oh
twitching and
no!
like laying on the ground and rolling around. But
Now we
he,
gotta mercy kill him, right?
I mean, he's probably not going to be with us for very long.
That's
He's
what
got
I
to see
would
what his.
do.
He might set a record. Let's see how long he goes. Give him a chance.
Place
You know?
your bets.
See if he lasts more than 3 moves.
Yeah.
All right, Gregor,
Got
what
some
would you?
radiation poisoning too, right?
I'm
Maybe.
shooting
You all right?
at this guy.
Yeah, I think radiation poisoning is at least that guy's problem. Like if
Are you shooting?
at this point, if he pukes, it's going to come out of his waist. That.
11.
Hell yeah.
Which one are you shooting?
One closest to me.
This guy. Okay.
Right.
So that is a +3 to damage.
4D plus 7.
Means he's going to take 15.
Elixir of
So this guy, what did you shoot him with?
a cartridge laser carbine.
Okay, so yeah, your cartridge laser carbine stitches across his armor, and it bites in and cuts through the armor. But he is still standing, and he is I mean visibly hurt, obviously, but he's still up. The mercs.
Can they figure out where we are yet?
Yeah, I mean, the signature from your weapons is going to give you guys away. So, your stealth is pretty much...
Less effective.
Yes, it's pretty much used up at this point.
Well, I moved. They might not be able to see me through a line of sight.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. We'll keep you... Oh. He's going... These two, well... He's going to move there and take a shot. He can't really get a clear shot at Gregor. He can take a shot at Keith. So
Or an Aslan.
that's true too. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
going to take a shot at Keith.
He's got cover, right?
Yes.
Oh. But cover acts is like armor, don't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Keith, you get to add, like you need it, right? But you get to add. Where's my cover? That's oh, here we go. You get to add +8 to your armor. So, I mean, we'll just see. Yeah, he's gonna take a shot. Okay. God damn, he can't even do that right. So yeah, he has his assault rifle, and you see 3 shots bounce off of the rock near you. This guy, yeah, he's gonna shoot at the Aslan, who also has cover. He's gonna hit with a +1. $10. Aslan has no armor other than
Being
that,
an
so
Aslan.
he's going to take 2 points of damage from burst fire, and this guy is going to move here. This guy is going to move here, and oh, wait, I gotta look at this. Stupid tech level 8 gun. None of these have a grenade launcher under the barrel.
Poor people.
No, right? Wait, how far did that send? Oh my god, he can actually do it. Now let's see if he can actually do it. He can reach you, and he do it. Probably not.
You can reach who?
Beth with a frag grenade.
All right. Avenge me, y'all. Oh, or don't. You don't have to.
Frag grenade lands like over here and blows up. Nobody is injured, and you can hear the Aslan kind of laugh at what a dipshit he is.
Sweet.
Let's see here. This crew member. Oh, I missed the mark. He's going to move here. Actually, move there and take cover. This crew member is like, oh no, and he moves there to start running towards the inside, but this Aslan up here.
I bet he's tripped up a little bit by the giant gooey pile
Yes.
person.
Ooh, I got some of Fred on my boots.
Yeah, that would give me pause.
And he hits. This Aslan up here fires a burst from an auto rifle. 19. Guy's got no armor. It shoots him in the back as he's running. Yeah, shoots him in the back, and this guy goes down at the base of the ramp leading up into the cargo hold. All right, Ting, what are you doing?
I'm gonna charge forward and try to shoot that. Well, I'm gonna come up here and try to shoot that fucking missile thing. I got a
Oh,
5.
damn it.
No,
I don't know, man.
That
Use your mech legs to kick it.
Yeah.
kick the missile. So
And then after that, I'm just gonna charge forward. I don't know how far I can go in this thing.
So it uses vehicular stats. So
Agility +3, speed, cruise, fast, high.
yeah, so that would be. Let's see here. And you look at vehicle range, man. Here we go. So cruise speed would be fast, high. 300 to 500 kilometers per hour. So pretty much anywhere you want to go on the map, you just go ahead and go.
All right. Can I run this guy over on my way to like right here?
Smoosh him.
You want to run this guy here?
Yeah, I just want to run him right on over as I just kind of, if I could land on him, that would be great. And then I just want to, head right on into here.
You could technically land on him. Go ahead and make a drive walker plus dex check.
All right. That's a 9.
Okay, so this thing has a shipping weight of 10 tons.
So how you have to calculate the radius of the goo spatter?
I think he's dead.
So Ting lands he jumps off of this cliff and just stomps this guy into the dirt, and you just see a splatter of guts and blood, and the Ting just keeps on going, and you can see parts of this guy are clinging to the bottom of it, like he's got toilet paper attached to the bottom of his shoe, except it's like the guy's
He
leg.
got intestines running behind him.
Yes, and it's like dragging behind as Ting runs to the front of the subsidized merchant.
Excellent.
All right, Keith, what are you doing?
I have a question. So he's trying to use the PGMP to like blow up the missiles. Would any PGMP work for that?
Oh yeah, I mean yeah. So let me look at this.
It's going to have some crazy blast radius.
No kidding. I'm not getting. If he's going to shoot the missiles, I'm not getting behind. I'm not getting out from behind cover.
Yeah, that might murder the Aslan up there.
That's true. It might murder a lot of people, including us.
You could just kill the Merc next to it, and then it shouldn't launch, right? Unless the launch controls are on the ship.
I'm sure the launch controls are independent.
Okay, we should find out how much of an explosion happens before anyone takes this course of action. Maybe the 2 misses before were like a blessing.
I thought about using luck points.
That might not be a bad idea, to be honest.
Well,
but if the missiles would explode like the whole map, then
yeah, I've got better rolls just running over people. So, Um, that seems to work out really good.
So this is what this thing looks like.
Oh, all right. Okay,
Pretty standard.
that seems explodable. I
So-
thought it was like a silo situation.
No,
All right.
this
Never mind.
is a ASA-40 heavy aerospace defense missile system. It's tech level 10. Damage is 2DD, or it can be used for airburst. So it'll do 12D in an airburst configuration. It's got a blast of 8 meters, 25 if it's airburst, and it does fire smart missiles. So from the ground, they can launch these things, and the missiles will pick their own target and go off and do their thing.
Is it clear where the control is for this? Like,
Probably from a mobile comm.
okay, just checking.
So, I mean, if each one of these, these missiles are capable of doing a fuck ton of damage. I mean, 2DD, that's going to leave a crater. That's, just out of
Right.
Just keep your distance.
I'm going to suggest to the captain that she use her PGMP on that next, since she's got it in her hand right now.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you're looking at that kind of crater.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, that'll kill our
cool.
friend.
You know, didn't shoot that motherfucker. Didn't shoot last round any fucking way.
This guy up here, yeah, he did.
Oh well, I
He
didn't see it.
He killed that guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
he killed the
well.
guy by shooting him before he mushed him.
So yeah, it's shoot himself for revenge. You know.
I'm going to shoot at this guy right here.
That works.
Yeah.
This
All
guy
right.
down here.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
Wow, I got 15.
Okay. Let's
Oh,
see.
wow. What's the dex on the suits?
My suit,
Should be it's +4 or
my
+3.
suit is a +6 on the dex.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So with the rock as cover, that gives him 13 armor. You got a 15 to hit him.
I got a 15 to hit.
Okay. So that is a +7 to damage and is going to be a critical. I don't know that it's going to matter, but
That gives me 23.
Jesus Christ.
Man, whenever I roll a ton of these things, like happen
shit.
to one.
So roll. Hold on. Find it. Roll 1d.
1.
Oh man. So Keith's laser hits this guy right in the forehead. And
Ooh.
Good job.
you suddenly you just see like a reddish vapor appear around the guy's where his head was, and then a headless body rolls over onto the ground.
Nice.
Nicely done.
Wow, that's amazing.
Excellent shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. Did you want to move at all?
I do want to move. I was gonna move like this direction, maybe over here.
Okay. All right. Not a minor action to take cover, but yeah, I see what you're doing. Captain Beth, what would you like to do?
I think I'm gonna try and kill the other Murph before I worry about
I mean, if
Which
you have a
one?
PGMP, are you even worried
Yeah,
about
you-
the fact that he's behind cover? Does that matter?
I don't know.
What cover?
I know.
Well, if the cover disappears, it doesn't.
Right, exactly. Hey, look, there's
think that's
suddenly
a
a magma flow here. Oh wait, it's
That's a
above ground.
6.
That would be
I can't
lava.
believe how much we're missing with PG and PC. I guess 6.
Ugh.
You got a
I
6?
know. Yes, I got a 6.
Well, yeah. So your PGMP vaporizes his cover, but aside from that, you don't. He doesn't
Oh,
take
well,
any
that's
damage.
cool.
You see a bunch of vaporized rock over here. Um, Gregor, what would you like to do?
I move to here.
Yeah, PGMPs don't do the radiation trait. That's the FGMP, the fusion gunman portable, that does the. They're basically like just big
Shoot the
nuclear
mercs right in front
flamethrowers.
of me.
I don't want rads flying around, so I'm glad we got PGMPs instead.
I shoot the merc all the way up by the crew member that's right in front of me.
Right there, go for it.
Let's see, +5 dex and +2 on the. That's +7. No, I better only do 2 dice.
Yeah, you need. I was like, wow, that's still a hit.
15 ought to do it.
That's a +7 to hit. It's going to be a critical.
It's 4d +10.
Jesus. Okay, so he's going to
22.
take 17. Roll 1d.
Six.
You hit him in the legs. Man, that's fucking brutal. Roll 2d.
I'm a terrible shot. He has no legs. 10.
So your laser cuts through this guy's kneecaps, and he now has no legs beneath the knees. Both of his legs are cut off from your laser, and he falls to the ground unconscious, kind of moaning and kind of rolling, but he's in and out of consciousness. Um, he will survive despite his injuries, but he is very badly wounded.
He's not going to be in the merc business much longer.
Probably not. Not unless his company can afford to get him new legs. Because right now he's got the Jimmy legs. Did you want to move at all?
Already did.
Okay. All right. Mercs.
Got one.
Yeah. This Merc. He's going to be a dick. Or maybe not. You see him shoot at this Aslan up here, and bullets ricochet off of the mountain or off of the cliffside and do nothing. I don't think there's any crew members left here. In fact, there are not. Aslan. Yep, he's gonna. He is going to. He's gonna take one minor action to aim. Whoops. I need to look at aiming because they may have changed it in the update. I realized that just the other day because I was looking at something and it said something about aiming giving you a +2, and I was like, what? No, it's TM +1, so they were wrong. Okay, so TM +1. Okay. +5 to damage. Means he's going to take 12. So yeah, you hear a gunshot from right up above and behind you, Keith. And this guy, you see him, he takes a round right to the chest. And, I mean, he is still standing, but he is rocked back, and you can see that he just got nailed. Right, Tang, what are you doing?
I am going to. Well, he's still alive, so I'm going to aim and shoot at him.
The one merc?
Yeah.
Go for it.
8.
That hits.
All right. Here we
So
go.
you get to,
One. One DD plus 1.
yes.
So.
Because the +1 is what really sells it.
Yeah, 2. So 20.
Okay.
Or is DD? This is times 100.
No.
Oh
It's
well.
times 10.
I'm trying.
So actually, though, that
Nice try.
so
Tim.
you rolled a 1, so that would be 10 plus 1 is 11.
Oh.
That might be enough. We'll see.
Let's see. So your 2 PGMPs hit this guy, and not really a terribly fantastic hit, but it's enough that he is knocked down and is unconscious.
Wonderful.
I believe that is all the money.
Should we go in the ship?
Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Yeah, let's get on that ship and find out what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we can load up the missile launcher and take it with us.
Make sure you lock up the communion.
Or maybe we ought to give the missile launcher to the Aslan.
Well, that's what I was saying. I was gonna go look for the fucking comm dot on these merc bodies or crew member bodies and see if I can find which one controls this missile launcher.
So, why are they on the Porthang?
Sorry, your tokens are so small. I did the grid to the size of the grid on the map, so you might have to zoom in. I accidentally didn't mean to make Gregor massively huge.
I make a good mountain back gorilla.
So Ting, you can? I mean, Ting, if you wanted to, you could walk that walker right up in.
Oh, really? I thought he had to get out of it. Good for him.
Yeah, that car will hold you.
Oh,
Yeah, I just want to kind of park it over to the side, and I want to go and look on all the bodies and see if I can find the comm dot that controls the missile system.
Okay, yeah, you go ahead and make a investigate plus intellect check.
All right. Ten.
So yes, you do. It takes you about 10 minutes, but you do find a mobile comm that does have the missile control system. The app is up and running.
Oh, hell yeah. Well,
This could be very handy.
To the sword of Sindal.
yeah, I was thinking about launching a volley of missiles toward the sword of Zindal. Yeah, whole load of them. Unload it, and then go on in.
Okay, I know that the guy we hate is on there, but so are all the leaders of this planet, and they may not have a lot to do with this. So I
Right,
don't know
but
if
the
we should
chances.
just yet.
Okay, well, all right. We'll monitor the situation, I guess, and
So
do it.
you're outside at the missiles, right? You're not going into the ship.
Oh, can I work the comm thing from inside the ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go with them, or run in and catch up, whatever it takes. I just spent 10 minutes looking for that fucking thing,
Oh
so
God.
yeah, yeah. You could
I
you
like
could
to
probably
think we helped, but
well you could
couldn't
have. That'd
find
been
it.
great. Yeah,
I was
So
gonna roll if he were able to make it.
yeah.
almost the entire deck one of a subsidized merchant almost entirely is cargo hold.
Makes sense.
And this rear half down here is full of cargo containers. Um, a lot of these cargo containers are open. There are 12 containers of these infantry weapons packages that you've seen before, still in factory wrappings, and there is a quantity of tech level 8 assault rifles and light support weapons. There are gaps where some of the containers have been removed, and the front of the cargo area is taken up with missile launchers up here. More of those ASA 40 missile launchers.
How
And they've
many
got
more?
supporting scaffolding and things like that. And it's kind of a maze getting through this support scaffolding to move further in. Right here,
Right where?
right here, and back here are lifts to go up to deck 2.
Deck 2 is my favorite deck. Let's go there.
I love deck 2. Let's do that.
Mm.
So you're going up this lift.
This ship has lots of staterooms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll go to the closest one.
Sounds good. We're all gonna go,
Yeah.
having a good time.
Man, I hope we didn't murder the entire crew. I don't know how that could be possible. There's 3 guys out there?
That's probably all they needed is the pilot, astrogator, engineer, medic, steward. Yeah,
The guy who got his
It's a pretty
legs,
small crew here. Yeah.
the guy who got his legs like cauterized off, he's probably recoverable.
Oh yeah, it was a laser.
So if we have to, that's
So
what we'll do.
Beth, you go to round the corner and check out one of the first staterooms, and in the hallway there
Yes.
is a bot.
Oh, bring it. Oh, it's too much. Nothing much.
What kind of bot is that?
A death bot, probably. Something.
It is.
It's the Sedalian death bot? I don't think so.
No.
No, it's
we
like
got those.
it's the slap together death bot that they could afford.
It's a Lego security bot.
Yeah. It's the Roomba murder edition.
Yes.
I got a gun on his head.
It just taped it on there.
Yeah.
And you see this one in the hallway. There are more.
You better say exterminate. That's right. Like that.
First of all,
Can we see the info on that bot?
Yeah. that.
I'd kind of like to know how much armor that thing has.
May or may not see us with all
Yeah,
our camouflage
he
shit.
saw her. He got an 11 for his recon check.
Even with the camo?
Oh yeah. Because you got to figure these security robots are going to be tied into the internal security of the ship too, so you're probably not going to hide from them. Now, this is the security robot.
26.
Plus 12 armor.
Oh my goodness. You got to get 12 to do anything.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
Things like that. No, don't worry about it. It's fine.
I've been rolling 20s and 22s, so.
Just keep hitting it. It'll stop moving eventually.
Forgot we changed maps. It's kind of pain in my ass.
Why, man, they have badass all from like a shit.
He's just not very fast.
Yeah, he doesn't have any bonuses for initiative either. So you guys can roll initiative.
Sweet. Just shove me out of the way and do stuff. It's fine.
No, you're not Mavis.
I'm glad the
Mavis,
hallway's a little wider.
yeah.
Well,
Mavis
she is the healer, strangely enough, in this one too. So
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck?
the captain is the healer. All right. So Keith Clark, I'm sure that Beth, go ahead and make a well. Beth, you would have seen this thing. I mean, it's not making any attempt. It looks like give you a better picture of it.
Oh man, all those bursts are doubles. There could be a lot of people on this thing.
Well, they always make it look like doubles, but rarely is it. So this bot kind of looks like this.
It's a little busted on one side.
Yeah, they're not in the best condition.
Oh, there's wires coming out the bottom too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Keith, what would you like to do? We'll finish. We'll do one round and then be done.
Yeah, I'm thinking these probably are going to be hard to remotely hack easily, so I'm probably better off just shooting at the damn thing.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right. Is
So
this iris
these are
door
not very
open or closed?
These aren't very complex. They're basically an upright cylindrical body with the guts of a laser carbine mounted on a revolving turret. But that's it.
Okay.
So they might be easier to hack than you might think.
Okay. Is this iris door open here?
No. This is the airlock.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm popping out over here. Right there, whatever. Somewhere there. And I'm going to fire at the thing.
All right.
Hope it works. Okay, I got 10.
That's a hit with +2 to damage.
Okay. Oh my god. Uh, uh, 30.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Way to go.
Yeah.
So he's going to
It's
take
not enough to bring it
18.
down, but
Only got 8 left.
Right. There we go. So yeah, your laser pegs this thing and it kind of spins around on its wheels and its turret kind of retracts. But it's still moving. Gregor, what do you want to do?
I'm moving to here, and I'm firing.
Okay. That is a
That's
+5 to damage.
a 5 and 3 is 8. That's 5. Only has 3 hit points left.
Yeah, you hit him again, and once again it kind of spins, and now there's smoke and sparks coming out of it. Ting, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to remotely hack this guy down here.
Okay, go ahead and make a electronic computers uh, plus intellect or education plus your intrusion software.
And then I'm using a TL14.
Okay, so this guy is TL9,
That's
so
another
you get another
5.
+5.
16.
Yeah, you had to get a 14 to do it, and you are able to hack into this guy. You have remote access control of him.
I want to identify this guy as a target for him.
Okay. Okay. You tell him to target that guy. All right.
Yeah.
Beth, what would you like to do?
I'll shoot at the bot too.
Can we get in these rooms?
Yeah, you haven't tried yet.
Well, I figure if there's somebody in there with us shooting, they would probably look.
Right.
I got 11.
Okay. And were you using the PGMP again?
No, I was gonna use the gun.
Okay. All right. So that is a +3 to your damage.
Oh wow, I did really good. 27. I lit it up.
27? Holy
No,
shit.
27.
Okay, I was like,
27.
holy
Yeah.
crap. Like, why do you need the PGMP?
He only needs 3 more to be dead, so I think he's dead.
Yes. This bot explodes. And
Good.
is no longer with us. Red X mark. Get him out of the way.
so we can see one more, right?
Well, we know about one more because of the hacking, but I don't know if
Yes, you.
Oh no, wait! You can see at the end of the hall.
And now he doesn't have a target, but he doesn't know what to do. This bot moves up here. Has a laser carbine. And that's 150-meter range.
I think we're within 150 meters.
Yeah. And
I
he's going to shoot it.
mean, how big is this ship?
Well, each of these squares is 1.5 meters, so this is a 400 displacement ton ship. So, he's got gun combat 1. And he hits.
Alright.
He hits Beth for 15. Probably doesn't even get through your armor.
No.
His laser stitches Beth's armor and leaves a burn mark, but that's all that happens. We will go ahead and break here for this week and pick this up next week at 7 o'clock with Keith's turn of destroying the bot.
Will you mark my security bot?
Yes. Let's give
Awesome.
him a... we'll just give him that symbol.
Yeah, we'll remember, surely, right?
Yes, we'll remember that you have control of it. In fact, I can just mark him as Ting.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. It's just added to the collection.
Yes. I'm not sure you even really want to keep these. Maybe, but yeah, you know.
I just might, like, take him and tell him to seek and destroy all humanoids and then
Kill
drop
all
him off
meatbags.
next to the school bus stop or something. You know, and just leave him there.
That's the paranoia attitude I like to hear.
Yeah.
All right, I will see you guys next week at 7 o'clock for the next episode, probably the conclusionary episode of Shadows of Sindal.
Alright, thanks so much.
Bye.
You're welcome. Have a good
Bye.
night, guys.
Now, Shadows of Sindal, is that in Pirates of Drinax?
No.
Oh.
No, this was a mini campaign within the main campaign.
Oh, so we still have more main campaign to win.
Yeah,
complete.
because the next adventure in Pirates of Drinax is going to be your Navy character.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a whole nother chapter, I guess.
Yes, but very close to the end.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's not that I don't like this. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm just really excited about the paranoia.
Yeah, paranoia is. I'm excited about it, and then of course the new.
Yeah, I'm excited
new
about
campaign.
that too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
so
Spinward Marches campaign is gonna be fun.
yeah, so it's the new beginnings is always exciting.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, it was a good game. Thanks.
All right, you have a good night, and I will see you next week.
All right. Night.
Bye.